Bro.
Hey, what's good, humans and aliens? It's gLife here, aka the Master of Flow. I'd like to welcome you to the gLife Music Production Series on YouTube, the show where we produce a piece of music, usually a beat, and we discuss music-related topics. Shout out to the sponsor there, Here Gear. And in today's episode, we're going to make a beat in Garageband for beginners. We'll probably be making a theme song to this show. And then we're going to discuss what I believe is the most important first discussion to have in a consultation, which would be goals. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Also, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps our algorithm. Now, it's magic time. My name's gLife, and I've been a touring musician for the last 10 years. When 2020 changed all of that, I hunkered down in my basement music studio and decided to become the internet's most ballerest Bitcoin beat maker on the planet. Learn along with me, let's make some magic.
Brain Trust Gang.
Goals. It's been proven that anyone who has their goals written down is more likely to achieve those goals. So what you want to do is you want to write your goals down. You want to put them in your pocket. You want to put them maybe somewhere like pin it up in your bathroom or on your microwave, somewhere where you're going to see them every day. These goals can be separated into different things. For example, my goal separations are music, life, and money. So under life would fall like relationship goals, and then obviously music. You can divide music up even further. So you could say you have marketing goals, song recording goals, and you have touring goals. What you really want to do is get these goals into short-term, mid-term, and long-term. You want to view them every day, and you want to review them often. You want to achieve some goals daily. So some small goals, for instance, when I wake up, one of my goals is to make my bed. You know, I believe in visualizing your goals, feeling like you're in those goals, feeling like you've achieved those goals, seeing that money in your hand, or more likely that Bitcoin in your wallet, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it with goals. That's gLife Coin Hackies, 60 seconds advice from the Brain Trust Gang. Peace.
Brain Trust Gang.
Little G, big life.
Okay, so the reason we're doing this on GarageBand is because GarageBand is free and comes with every Apple computer. It's so similar to Logic Pro, which is what I use. GarageBand is a perfect place to start before you spend money on Logic Pro. So we're going to make music from scratch. We're going to make our own music. First of all, software instrument. We are going to start with a software instrument. So we would start with audio if we wanted to record a microphone. This is basically the same, but they'll put like a fake amp on it. And drummer track we will talk about in a second here. So we want to make sure this fits in the window. Now we're cooking with gas. A couple things here. Here's going to be your instruments over here. And this is going to be your tempo. For those that don't know tempo is your speed. This will be what we call a click track. And what I have in my head is like a funk beat. We're gonna do a funk beat. Because it's a theme song, I'm thinking something kind of clumsy, kind of duncy, almost like that. You can start a track however you want. A lot of people start with the drums, but I start with the melody. That gets me into another subject. If you're struggling at making good music, work on your melodies. And just remember, nothing happens right away. People always get better at stuff. That's why we're here. We are going to get better at this. This is GarageBand for beginners. This is not for advanced people. In my opinion, if you're advanced, you should go to Logic Pro anyways, but another topic for another day. I think we need to start with a melody. So we're just going to pick a sound. Pick whatever sound you want. It'll usually be represented by an icon up here. Yeah, we'll start with piano. So you're going to hit Command K. And that brings this up. So even though I have all these cool keyboards here, we're going to use this because we're doing GarageBand for beginners. We're going to assume that you don't have an awesome MIDI keyboard. That what you have is this, corresponds with this. Boom. So we pulled up our piano, and now we have all these keys. See, I can click on them like that, or I can just play them. I think right now we just do some simple 2 fingers. Alright, now we're going for funk. Whatever, you know, do something like that. So that's the keyboard. Now when we press record, it'll count us in and it'll be recording, and we'll have to play it or try again. We'll have to play it correct or try again. Yeah, something like that. But what I'll show you is right here, we'll just drag this to fit. We'll drag that right to the right spot. You can see a nice line. We know where this one starts. This one as well. Boom, boom. Okay, so that's nice and short. Up here we have bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna keep this to 4 bars. So we're gonna trim it by highlighting over here at the bottom, not the top, the bottom here. We'll click it, pull it back to the end of the 4th, and that gives us a 4-bar loop. All right, well, we'll copy and paste. Command C and Command V. So Command C, we'll put it right here. Command V, Command V, Command V. Okay, so there should be a better way to do that, but whatever. So that's going to be the basis of our maybe it needs to be a little faster for the funk I was thinking. So we'll drag this and pull it up, and that increases the tempo as we were discussing. There we go. That's a little funkier. Now if you want, you can click on this grayer area, and that will turn it yellow, and that signifies that that's a loop. So now that one part will just play over and over again. So in my head, I can come up with some of these funky moves. Something like that. Maybe it needs to be funkier. I don't even know. I'm really not good at coming up with melodies. It's definitely something I need to work on too. So we will pull up like a bass now, because definitely some funk needs some bass. Okay, so from here we need to add a new track. We add a new track by pressing this button. Software instrument. Boom. Now this track, we will pull up our bass. We'll use any bass will do. So, I mean, that's real, like, as simple as we can do it. Let's see if we can nail it. Press record again, make sure this one's highlighted. Here we go. Alright, so those will be my keynotes. Not quite like that, though. I mean, that was probably fine, because like once again, we're doing a very simple beat. So again, to trim these up, we hover around here. Because everything's built on the grid based around this, 145, we can shrink down to any of these 4 8-bar areas. So I would shrink it down to this one. Now that's a 4-bar area, just like our loop. Now I just bring it over to the beginning. Boom. Okay. Now double click it. Alright, so what I'm going to go into next is the drummer track. Because if we want to be real fast, we can just make a drummer track and not have to do our own drums. So if you click on the drummer track and you click create, looks like it pulled it up here. The main thing you got to realize is this section over here. You've got rock, alternative, R&B, electronic. What did I miss? Songwriter, yeah. I just skipped right past it. So you got all these different people. These are rock drummers. Let's even hear if it's even worth it. So that's one way. I mean, you could do that and you could call the song done. Here's our funk drummer. I mean, it's a little fast. What I like about the drummer track, you can mess with all this stuff down here. So, oh man, that was cool at the end there. So I would probably pull it down to be a little more simple and loud. So I'd probably pull it around here. You could add in more. I always like claps. We'll add in a clap, percussion. We'll put it over here, simple and loud. Now let's hear it. It's cool. Yeah, really, those drums really made it. Yeah, those drums really made it. So that's one way to do it. We're going to delete this track. One more way to do it is you do your own drums. So again, we'll add a new track. We'll go software instrument. Now, we will go to drum kit. Got a lot of drum kits there. You also have electronic drum kit. This boutique 808, that's what people are going to be doing most of their 808s, which is now, you know, trap. Trap is the big hip hop stuff, and 808 is better than a bass for a lot of that stuff. Electronic drum kit. Let's go to gritty funk. That'll get, so this pulls up what would be considered like an MPC if you look at it up here. And then, so these are going to be these are going to correspond to different drum pieces now. And as a beginner, it's your job to learn these things. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to start recording, but whatever. Maybe we can get some inspiration going here. Command D, new track with duplicate settings. We're actually going to leave the 808 out since we have a bass line already. We're going to do something like that. Like some boom bap, maybe would be, what do they call it? Let's see if I caught it by the end there. I mean, that's simple. That's real simple. Let's see here. I mean, it's enough, but we're going to I'm gonna do one more instrument track. Yeah, we're gonna need to try a synthesizer. Lead. Oh, lots of leads. Here we go. Oh, oh yeah, that's not even plugged in. Yeah, I mean, something like this maybe. Let's see. Yeah, something like this, definitely. I mean, that's pretty cool right there, right? Just that simple. I mean, I would just roll with that. Especially because we're just trying to do a simple beat, so we'll manually just put it on. So this one goes, no, we don't want to do them all. So this one goes to there. I can't even tell, man. Sure, just fine. Another trick I sometimes do, I'll highlight all of them and I'll pull them out so that they kind of like drag on a little bit. I mean, it is slightly better. And then what I would do usually is put a reverb on that too, but I don't know if GarageBand can even, it's got to be able to do that. So what we'll do here is we'll copy it, we'll paste it, paste it, paste it. Do the same with these drums, copy it, make sure we're lined up here. When we paste it, paste it, paste it, now we've got a bit of a section here. So what I would do is I would have, you'd create a mix and an intro and a chorus and a verse. You'd separate everything. Since it's a theme song, you don't really have to do it. But what I would do is I wouldn't have the bass come in at all. I wouldn't have the lead come in at all. And then just for fun, I would take all these, copy, paste, 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 made it a little longer. So it gives us our intro. And then I would start messing with the volumes a little bit. Share. Okay, so I guess share is what we want to do. We want to choose export song to disk. We'll just call this theme song 1. Sure, we'll save it in GarageBand. AAC is very similar to Wave. Actually, I don't know. AIFF is similar to Wave. I don't know what AAC is. Maybe it's similar to MP3. Either way, we're going to save it as a Wave. Uncompressed, uncompressed. Yeah, that looks like good. Theme song 1 in GarageBand. Export. Done. Cool. Today we made a simple, funky beat on GarageBand. We're going to use it as our theme song. We discussed goal setting. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider sharing it on your favorite social network. Please check out all the links in the description below. Add me everywhere at GeorgeLife. Check out GeorgeLife.com. And I'm out of here, man. I'm going swimming.
Little G.